What's going on? Hey, everybody. Hey, it's Alicia. If you can hear me, just say hi in the chat box. Let me make sure that I turn this thing on the correct way. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm so excited for today's class, and good job to Lorette for hunting down this special guest. I'm really excited about that. Because you guys have been asking about it. So let's do our official welcome. Hey, everybody, it's Alicia, and welcome to the Learning Tube. Today, we have a very special guest presenting to us. But before I get into introducing the special guest, let's talk about the topic. The topic is about getting paid when people perform an action. So what do I mean when I say when people perform an action? So an action could be something such as signing up for a free trial, or it could be a totally free subscription, or a subscription level, downloading an app, just simple things that you've done before and someone else has, sorry, I still have my little cold. Someone else has gotten paid because you did it. So, yeah, I can imagine that you guys have probably signed up for some free trial recently and somebody's gotten paid for that action that you took. But what if you could get paid each time someone performs one of these actions? This strategy is something that we've done and we've shared it with you before. Let me go to the next slide. This is a screenshot from one of the accounts that we do that on and how much we earned. We logged in. We saw it was over $1,000. And this is just from people signing up for a free level service. And if they upgrade, we get paid when they upgrade. But all we do is encourage people to sign up at the free level. That is, they just take an action. So we shared this in the affiliate training that we were doing. And so many people were asking us, like, how do you take this to the next level? So we search for an expert that gets paid when people perform specific actions. And we found him! Yay! What he's going to show you, and his name is William Souza, and what he's going to show you is exactly how he uses this strategy, this cost per action, and he's going to show us how you can earn $1,000 a day without being an expert in anything specific. Like, you don't need to be an expert to be able to do this. So how many of you would like to make $1,000 a day? Give me a 1K in the comments. Let's let our special guest today see how many of you are like, I am so in for that. 1K in the comments. 1K. No. So just to get people to perform an action. We are not saying that people need to buy something, right? They don't always need to buy something. They just need to take an action. Sometimes that action could mean purchasing something, but sometimes it could just mean signing up for something. And this is what is called a CPA, or a cost per action. And that's what William's going to teach us today. I want you to write CPA in the comments. Let's make sure you guys get that CPA in the comments. Cost per action. So who wants to get paid when people take action, right? Type CPA in the comments if you're like, I want to get paid when people take an action. Well, today we have a very special guest with us who's going to show us an innovative business model that he's used to generate 8 figures in commission alone in the last few years. Not only that, but he's also had so many successful students. And William, I'm going to ask you to tell us about some of them who've managed to go from being like a complete newbie in the market to full-time, internet marketers doing this, generating 4 or even 5 figures a day. Lorette is in William's training. She is loving it so much that she asked him if he would come on and teach you guys. How many of you are excited now? Give me a 5 in the comments just for a high five if you're like, yes, this is what I'm talking about, right? So our guest is William Souza. William has been involved with internet marketing for about 10 years. I've heard about him for the past decade, and he's made a lot of headway. He spoke at a lot of events that we've seen him at virtual, and so he has a lot of experience with affiliate marketing and also with coaching beginners and helping them to become successful. So we haven't seen him like featured on many product launches. He's more like an underground affiliate, someone that sits at home and does this, makes his money but he will teach other people when asked to do it, right? So he's kind of what we call an underground affiliate. And creating products is not really his business, but he does have a training program, and he does very well with his training program, and he's got over 1,000 success stories in the last 5 or 6 years I was looking at. So he knows his stuff, and most importantly, he knows how to teach us. And he really specializes in teaching beginners that have not done this type of marketing before. So in today's presentation, William will show us the offers that he promotes, yes, right? Which, by the way, allow him to earn commissions without generating any sales. I know it sounds crazy, right? We talked about this a little bit in the affiliate challenge if you're a part of that, but William's going to show us everything and explain it. He is the expert. I'm excited to learn. And also some of the traffic generation techniques that allow him to drive cheap quality traffic, because we need to know the traffic, right, to his promotions and run campaigns with excellent margins. I'm so excited to hear more about the profits he is making. Okay, I know that I've talked a lot. So without further delay, I want everybody to type welcome, William. Welcome to the Learning Tube. Welcome, William. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just meshed welcome and William as one word. But welcome, William, welcome. So without further delay, I'll turn it over to William. William, you can take it from here and show us how you do your magic.
Thanks a lot for the great introduction, and hello everyone, William Souza here, and I'm super excited to be here with you doing this webinar today. I hope you're excited as well, because one thing I can guarantee to you, you will walk away from this webinar with a lot of great and actionable information that you will be able to put into practice and get some great results with. First of all, let me just do a quick audio check with you. So if you can listen to me loud and clear, just to confirm that I don't have any technical issues. And also, if you can see my screen, please give me a quick 1 in the chat. I need everyone who can listen to me loud and clear and see my screen to give me a 1 in the chat, just so I know that we can get started and don't have any problems. Okay, lots of ones. It seems that everything is okay. All right, so as I was saying, today I have a really phenomenal presentation in store for you. And I know that this is a bold claim, but I really believe that this will be the best marketing webinar you will ever attend. I don't know if you have attended other webinars in the past or how many webinars you've attended, and I don't know what's the impression you had on them. Honestly, let me tell you, nowadays I believe that most of the webinars out there, they are like just long sales pitch. I mean, people go live to spend like 2 hours on a sales pitch. I don't like that kind of stuff. I like to deliver maximum value and information to people who are attending the webinar, because I know that your time is worth a lot. So I want to tell you right out of the gate that the information I'm going to share with you here today will help you generate some serious results. If you're here to learn a simple, reliable, and proven method to make money on the internet, you are at the right place at the right time, because you're going to learn exactly that. And one of the greatest things about what you're going to be learning here today is that this is the type of thing you can combine with other types of online businesses. So yes, you can use this for starting a business from scratch. It's totally 100% possible, but you can also combine this with other business that you may already have. For example, I know that many of you are actually doing local lead generation for local clients. Some of you are actually on marketing agencies, and this is something that you can definitely use in your business. What you're going to learn here today can help you improve the monetization of your traffic, so you can actually further monetize the leads you generate. So you can actually make more money simply by plugging in some of the things you're going to learn here today in your existing business. This also works in combination with e-commerce businesses and many other types of businesses. So yes, you can use this for starting a brand new internet marketing business, but you can also use this to increase the potential and the profitability of an existing business. And what I'm going to show you is 100% ethical. I think it's important to mention this because I'm going to show some really nice stuff here. And besides the training, we're going to have a live campaign demonstration. and you will see results being generated right in front of your eyes. I've done this a few times in the past, and people always got crazy about the results. And I got many people asking me, is this really ethical or legal? What are you doing? Isn't it some sort of black hat stuff or anything like that? Because the results are usually so impressive that people, don't really understand if it's possible to get that type of results with a 100% ethical method. So I want to say right out of the gate that everything I'm going to teach you here today is ethical and legal. Okay, I also like to be totally transparent. So I like to do a quick disclaimer in the beginning of the webinars because, I think we all here are business people, and we all know that in business, things are not 100% predictable. So different people may have different results using the same strategy. So you can have the same results that I am having or that my students are having and that you will see during this webinar. You may have even better results, you may have the same results, or you may have worse results or no results at all. It's not possible to guarantee how much money or results you're going to have because, of course, it depends a lot on yourself as well, on you taking action, having the right mindset, and putting things into practice. I'm going to be doing my very best, but I think it's important to mention this, okay? But that being said, I hope that you're confident about today's training because other people have gone through this training in the past, and they have got some amazing results. Okay, so I really believe that you can get some astonishing results as well if you just put what I'm going to teach you here today into practice. Actually, this information and this training is something that has already helped many beginners, like newbies, people with no large budget, no prior experience, no tech skills, achieve 5 figures a month or more. Let me go through some of the testimonials real quick here. I'm not going to read entire testimonials, just a few sentences, just so you can see what kind of results people are getting with this training. The first one here says, I'm now making more than $7,000 a month. The second one says, hey, it's $130 in my first day. It's the first time I make more than $500 online. I've been averaging $50 to $100 a day consistently. I just had my first $200 day. All 3 days together have generated $1,175 in revenue. So as you can see, these are beginner results. People who just got started with this system and who managed to achieve some really nice numbers. So, we have someone here saying that's making $200 a day. Just imagine how that would change your life or your financial situation. Well, if you take action with what you're going to learn here today, that's totally doable, totally possible, and you wouldn't be the first to achieve that with this system, okay? So to tell you exactly what you should expect from today's training and what you're going to be learning from today's webinar. So today, first, you're going to learn how you can get quality traffic paying just pennies per click. Okay, I think this is the first ingredient of a successful internet marketing business: quality traffic at low price. Normally, beginners understand that, but they manage to achieve just one of the two things. They manage to get quality traffic but get burned and spend a lot of money, or they pay just pennies for the traffic, but the traffic doesn't convert. It's junk traffic. So if you have gone through that, if you have run campaigns where you couldn't achieve great results because you were spending too much on traffic, so you would never turn a positive ROI, or if you were driving traffic to an offer and it was not converting, then this is exactly what you need. You're going to learn how you can change that with very simple strategies and very simple methods, okay? Also, I'm going to show you how you can convert as high as 35%. Yeah, you heard me right. 35% and fully monetize your traffic. Okay, so let me actually ask you a question here at this point. How many of you have had the frustrating experience of driving traffic to an offer, to a website, and not getting conversions? No matter how many visitors you send, like 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 people, no one converts. Or you get some conversions here and there, but not even in a dream you would be able to use that to turn a positive ROI. Give me a quick me in the chat if this is something you're familiar with. and I'm getting tons and tons of me's here. Okay, so this is a problem that most people have been struggling with, and I'm going to show you how you can have not a good, not a pretty good, but a sky high conversion rate with any campaign that you run. This is going to solve your conversion problems, and you'll start finally making some money with your traffic and with your campaigns. Also, I'm going to show you how you can start a simple yet incredibly effective internet business in just a few days. Okay, so I think that this is what most people want. They want results, they want to build a business, but they don't want to feel like they are kind of, watching grass grow and waiting like a lifetime to get results. So that's not what's going to happen today. You're going to learn how you can start a simple business with simple steps. As you can see, I repeat the word simple multiple times because I really love the idea of keeping things as simple as possible. And then you will be able to get results without having to wait, several months for the first money and first commissions to come. Also, I'm going to show you how you can realistically build a 5-figure income in a couple months. Okay, it's possible. It's not something that you should be aiming for like a year or 2 years from now. You can start generating 5 figures a month. When I say 5 figures, I'm talking about at least $10,000 a month in a couple months. It's totally doable if you have the right strategies, the right mindset, and you're an action taker. You can make it happen, and I'm going to show you how today. Okay, but first, let me tell you who I am and why you should take an hour or two from your time today to listen to me, because this is really important as well. You want to know who you're listening to so that you know if you should take their advice seriously. So my name is Souza, and I've been working as a full-time internet marketer from the comfort of my home here in sunny Brazil since 2009. So I think this already answers a question that some people may have among the attendees, which is this system something that works from anywhere in the world, or is this something just for people who are in the US or UK, Canada? No, this is something that works from any place in the world as long as you have a computer and internet connection. I've been doing this from Brazil my whole life, and I have students from all around the world who have been implementing this system successfully. Okay, so since 2009, I have already won multiple contests with affiliate networks. So if you have been active for a few years now in the affiliate space, there's a very good chance you have already heard my name. Also, I have generated 8 figures in commissions, and of course, the one that I'm really proud of, I have coached more than 1,000 students who are now making a full-time living on the internet. And note that I said that I've coached more than 1,000 students who are making a full-time living on the internet. So it's not 1,000 people who have bought a report or a product that I've launched or anything like that. It's 1,000 people who are now full-time internet marketers. And I'm really proud of this one because this is my way to pay back and to help other people improve their lives. This is my way to impact the world in a positive way. Making money is great, but once you get used to that, you want to find other things that can make you feel that you're useful and that you can do something good for the world. And this is my way to do it. It's 1,000 students, but each of those students has their families and their and people who are part of their lives. So it's thousands of lives that have been impacted by this system. Okay, so I hope we're going to increase that number today. But what I have accomplished, it's actually just 50% of the reason why you should spend the next hour here with me. The other 50% is where I came from, because I really and strongly believe that if I was able to go from that to this, then anyone can do the same. And I'm here to show you exactly how. And I'm going to show you some personal stuff now. But before I do that, just one thing I want to say. I'm sure that many people who are here on this webinar today, they have some big goals, or maybe I should even say dreams in mind. And if they have been, struggling with methods and trying to get results on the internet for a while, maybe those dreams have started to feel like they are a bit too distant. If that's your case, if you've been feeling that, and if you've been feeling discouraged by some negative experiences you've had, I want to show you this just to help you regain confidence in yourself and in the internet marketing industry, and just help you see that it's possible to get results with this system. Because I can spend like 2 hours here talking to you and show you how to run profitable campaigns, But that's going to be a big waste of time for both of us if you don't put that into practice. And I believe that showing you this will help you give that extra incentive so that you can take action and implement this system. So here is, or here are actually a couple pictures from my childhood that illustrate like my starting point, how I got started in this industry. So the first one shows me riding my ultra fancy bicycle. You can see our family's mansion behind me. Of course, I'm just kidding here. As you can see, that was a very humble house. And the second picture shows my father's Ferrari, which was far from that actually. And also, maybe it's too small for you, not sure, but maybe you can see it. Behind the car, standing there, it's my mom, myself, and my sister. My brother wasn't born yet, and I believe that it was my father taking the picture. But anyways, it gives an idea on the neighborhood as well. So as you can see, that was not what we call of a dream life financially speaking. Okay, of course I had a family that was always supporting me and had many other good things, had a health, family, and other important things, but financially speaking that was not like a dream life. And well, I always knew that I would have to make it to the other side because Brazil is a phenomenal country. Whenever you get a chance to come down here, do it. You're going to absolutely love it. Okay, but one problem that we have here, nothing is perfect, so there's always a problem, is that people here, they are whether very poor or very rich, just few people in the middle. So I was born on the poor side, as you can easily tell by these pictures, and I always knew that I would have to make my way to the other side. Honestly, I'm not the type of person who is attached to materialistic things. Really, I'm really not attached to those things. I believe that there are many great things you can do when you have money, and that are way better than just buying like plastic and metal and stuff. But of course, it's just my opinion. No problems if you think differently. But what I want to show you here is just another two pictures that show my let's say my current life or my financial reality now. And this is just really to give you a contrast. So as you can see, it's a big difference, and it happened in a short period of time. So it's possible. Whatever you have in mind now that you want to achieve, I'm sure that it's possible, and it's probably much easier than you think, and it can happen real soon if you take action with the right system. Okay, so by now you've seen my affiliate accounts, you've seen where and how I live, you've seen my students' testimonials, but there is something that you haven't seen yet, and I believe that many people here would be super excited to see that. And of course, I'm talking about money. So would you like to see me generate hundreds? If we're in a lucky day, maybe even thousands. Don't want to promise that, but it's definitely possible. Thousands of dollars right now, right in front of your eyes. Okay, so just if you are excited about this, I want you to put this in the chat. Yes, show me the money. Okay, because people have to be excited about this. We don't have to do this, but we can do this. And I think that if I run a profitable campaign right in front of your eyes, you see how it is to have a campaign that's up and running and making money while you're doing something else. If you think that that would help you with motivation, that would help you with taking action with this system, then give me a yes, show me the money in the chat, and we're gonna make some money right here, right now, right in front of your eyes. Let me check the chat to see if I'm getting some yeses here. Awesome. It seems that I'm getting lots and lots of yeses. People are really excited to learn the system and to see the results being generated live. That's great. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to switch from my PowerPoint presentation to my web browser. And if you've been on other webinars in the past, you know that these webinar platforms are definitely not reliable. Sometimes they freeze or they crash or something goes wrong. So when you see my browser, just when you see my browser, when you stop seeing the PowerPoint presentation, stop seeing these hands, and you see my browser, I want you to put in the chat a B as in browser. Okay, just put a quick B as in browser in the chat. If I get many B's, then I'll know that people can actually see my browser, and then I'm going to start doing this stuff, okay? So I'm going to do that now, and once you see my browser, let me know by giving me a B in the chat. Okay, so yeah, let me see if I have any B's here in the chat. And it seems that I do. Actually, I'm getting many B's here. It seems that people can see everything clearly. Perfect. Okay, so now I have a question for you. Do you know what Leadboat is? You're looking at Leadboat now, but do you know what it is? Give me a 1 in the chat if you know exactly what Leadboat is. Give me a 2 if you have no idea what it is and you want me to explain to you what Leadboat is. Awesome. I'm getting lots of 2s here, actually. Got just a couple 1s. So let me explain what Leadboat is. So Leadboat, it's a mobile advertising platform. Okay, so mobile advertising platform. It means that you can create an account on Leadboat as an advertiser, and you can then use that account to run advertising campaigns and display ads to people who are using apps and the internet on their phones. So you're going to create small banner ads or interstitial ads that are different ad formats here, text ads, and then those ads, Leadboat will display those ads to people who are using apps on their phone. Okay, so you're not going to get desktop or laptop traffic here, to only traffic from mobile devices. So people use apps on their phones all the time to do a bunch of things, for chatting, for controlling their finances. They play games, they do a bunch of stuff on their phone using apps. And those apps, they display ads to people. And if you get an account as an advertiser on Leadboat, you're going to be the person displaying those ads. Okay, so here's the thing. I put together a campaign here that took me like literally 15 minutes to set up. And this campaign here, it has some ads that are promoting a game that people can play online on their phone. So it's actually an app that people can install to play the game. And here's the great thing about this campaign. I'm going to activate the campaign. I'm going to start running the campaign. And my ads will start being displayed to people on their phones. Of course, I have targeting options here on Leadboat. So I can decide on what type of people I want to target, location, Kahir, operating system. I can decide on what type of apps I want to advertise on. So maybe, for example, for this campaign, maybe a good idea is to display ads to people who are playing games on their phone. You can have other offers that you're promoting that you want to promote to people who are using financial apps on their phone. So you have a bunch of targeting options here. But the point is that I put together a campaign here. When I activate the campaign, my banners will start being displayed to people who are playing games on their phone. And then those people, when they click my banner, they will be sent to the Play Store. Okay, it's a campaign for Android only, by the way. They will be sent to the Play Store, and on the Play Store, they will be able to, they will actually go straight to the app that I am promoting, to the app page, to the page of the app that I am promoting. Okay, so I am promoting that game. It's a game that's really, really awesome, and they can play it for free. If they click the button to install the game and play it for free, and I'm sure that many of them will do it, because when they saw my banner, they were actually playing a game that was very similar to the one I am promoting, so I know that I'm getting targeted traffic here. If they click that install button and install my app for free just to test it on their phone, I get paid $3 per install. So every single time someone clicks on one of my banners or one of my ads that I'll be running with this Leadboat campaign, and they hit that install button to try that app completely free, then what's going to happen is that I will get paid $3 per install. Note that there is no cost for the end user. People click the banner, they hit the install button, and that's it. It's literally 2 clicks for me to get paid $3. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this campaign active. Then we're going to let this campaign run, and we're going to come back here to check the ad spend of the campaign today. And we're going to also go to the Cpa network, which is kind of the marketplace where I got that offer that I am promoting from. So I got that offer from a Cpa network, and we're going to go there and we're going to see the results there as well. We're going to see how much money the campaign has spent here on Leadboat and how much money it's made on the Cpa network. Then we can calculate the profit, ROI, everything, and see if this campaign is really a killer one. Okay, so very simple, a mobile advertising campaign, some ads being displayed to people who are on their phones. They click one of my ads, they go to my app, they hit the install button, I get paid $3. Okay, I am promoting a game for people to play on their phone. And the way I'm advertising this game today is very simple. I am actually displaying these ads these ads to people who are playing similar games on their phone. So they are likely to be interested in at least trying my game for free. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is set the campaign active. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna switch back to PowerPoint. And after that, we're gonna go through the presentation. I'm gonna show you how I create campaigns like this one. If you're excited to learn how to create this type of campaign, that's what I'm gonna show you. And then we're gonna come back here. We're gonna check the results, and you'll see that this model, it does work, and it's incredibly profitable. Okay, now I wanna ask you a question. Would you like to learn exactly how I do this? It may sound like a silly question, but I want to see how people are how excited people are about learning this system. So give me a 1 in the chat if you are ultra mega excited to learn how I run campaigns like this one. Awesome, lots of fun. So let's get this going. Just one more thing before we go to the actionable stuff, which I'm sure you're super anxious to see. I just want to do something, just one final thing for us to kind of guarantee that you will be taking action on this, because I would really hate to know that I'm here wasting my time, you're here wasting your time, both of our times, really worth a lot of money, and we don't want to waste time. So let me ask you a question. How long have you been struggling to get results on the internet? For how long have you been trying to make money on the internet? Just give me a rough estimative in the chat. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Let me know in the chat, and I'm going to go through some of the answers real quick. I don't want to take too long with this part, but let me just see what answers we're getting here. 3 years, 5 years, 4 years, forever, okay. 10 years, okay, 15 years, but most answers seem to be like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Let's say 2 to 5 years, that's the average. Okay, brand new, awesome. Okay, but most people seem to be doing this for quite some time now. So the point is that you've been doing this, you've been working on the internet, and you haven't been getting the results you want. So we have to change this. We have an opportunity to change it now. So let's change this. Let's change this and make this webinar a turning point in your internet marketing career. Okay, so I want to set a deal with you. My part in the day is going to be to share with you something you haven't seen before that has tremendous potential and that will make you some serious money. This is my commitment with you today. Your part in the deal is to promise me that you're going to stay until the end, that you're going to actively participate in the training, in the chat, and that you will, most importantly, that you will be taking massive action with this training. If we have a deal, give me a quick deal in the chat, and I'm going to show some awesome stuff. And while people put deal in the chat, I just want to put on your screen a few more results from beginners, from newbies, so that you understand that you can do the same. You can also get some phenomenal results, like $5,000 the first month, 1K in commissions, multiple $100 plus days, and well, you get the idea. So I have lots of deals in the chat. That's great. So let's get started. How you can get some serious results on the internet. 5 steps to succeed on the internet. Step number 1, get organized. You need to understand your goals and budget. This is incredibly simple. Seriously, we're not going to be going through this part today because that's something you can do yourself. You can set your goals, understand exactly what you're trying to accomplish with your business, and you can define a budget to invest in your business. Okay, it doesn't have to be a large budget. It can be like anything between like $1 and $10,000. It's up to you, but you have to have that number. You have to know that number. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2. This is the first part of the secret sauce, and that's one of the things we're going to be talking about here today. Find the offers that will make you money. There are millions, if not billions, of offers out there. Not all of them will make you money. So you have to find the ones that really have potential for you. There are some offers out there that are great, can make people a lot of money. But for you to promote those offers, you should have a following on social media or an email list. You should have some sort of asset. So those offers are not suitable for you. If you do not know what offers to promote and you try to promote those offers, eventually you're going to end up putting a lot of effort and money and time on campaigns that will not produce any decent results for you. So that's the first part of the secret sauce and the second step in the process. Third step in the process, find cheap quality traffic. This is also incredibly important, okay? Traffic is everything when you are on the internet. So it's like if you wanted to open a physical store, a local store, and no one would ever enter that store. So you would have no chances of getting or generating sales, getting conversions. And even if some people would walk in sometimes from time to time, if those people were not quality people who could potentially buy your products, it's still totally useless. So you're going to learn how you can find cheap quality traffic. I'm going to show you that today. That's the second part of the secret sauce and the third step in the process. Step number 4 is define your target market. In other words, choose your niche. Very simple, very easy. You can go with anything you want unless it's incredibly crazy, but if it's something normal, you can definitely go with anything you want. So I'm not going to go through this one item. In step number 5, this is totally up to you. There's actually nothing I can do about it. Take action. You have to put this into practice, okay? So basically, here's a simple equation for you to be successful on the internet. Traffic plus conversions equals to money. If you're not making money on the internet, you're failing with one of the two or with both. Okay, once you have these two things in place, you're going to start seeing some great results. That being said, you may ask yourself a fair question. If it's that simple, why 97% of people who get started with internet marketing never make a single dime? I'm not totally sure if that statistics is still correct and current, but I've seen that somewhere, and I believe it's probably close to the truth. And the vast majority of people who get started trying to build a business on the internet never make a single dime. That's a sad reality. Why is this number real if it's so simple to get results on the internet? This number is real because there is a catch. Not one, but actually two catch when it comes to generating traffic and when it comes to generating conversions. If you don't have a way to identify those problems and solve them or get around them, then you're going to struggle to get results, okay? But of course, it's not something for you to worry about now, because this point, this webinar today, it's your turning point, and I'm going to give you that missing piece. If you have ever implemented a training, felt that the training was amazing, but the results were not coming, and you were feeling like something was missing, like there was a missing piece, this training today is going to give you that missing piece, okay? So I want to ask you now to please get rid of any distractions and focus 100% on this presentation. As you can see, I'm not a great artist, but I'm going to even try to illustrate things here for you so that you can understand everything clearly. So basically, we have two problems to solve here. We have to attract potential customers to us. We call that generate traffic efficiently, and we have to convert those potential customers into actual customers. We have to get them to convert. Okay, and that's those are actually the two things I'm going to show you how to do now. So let's talk about problem number 1 first. Traffic. Okay, so problem number 1, you need traffic, but you are a small fish. And here is the plain truth. You can't expect to compete with the big dogs on the same traffic source that they use, with the same strategies that they use. If you just go to the big traffic sources, the popular ones, Facebook, AdWords, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, and you try to compete there with the same strategies that Amazon is using, Walmart is using, well, you get the idea. I don't think I have to tell you who is the favorite in that fight. Okay, so even if you're the brilliant marketer, just with their budget and their experts, they're kind of guaranteed to crush you. And if you have already tried to do that in the past, I'm pretty sure you know that it's a story that doesn't have a happy end. Okay, so what you need to overcome this obstacle is innovation. And when I say this, some people get a bit concerned because they think, oh, I'm not super creative. It's not easy for me to come up with super great ideas and blah, blah, blah. That's not the point, okay? I'm not saying, hey, you have to be the next Steve Jobs. No, that's not the point. Innovation is actually very simple. There are two basic alternatives that you can use and that can help you solve this problem. It's not rocket science. The first option you have, and I want you to pay attention to both options. They're both equally important. The first option you have is that you can learn different strategies for using the traditional traffic sources that allow you not to compete with the big advertisers directly. So you can use AdWords, you can use Facebook. Facebook and Instagram, by the way, two of my biggest traffic sources. You can use all those big traffic sources, but you have to know how to use them so that you're not going to compete with those guys directly. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, you can use traffic sources that other marketers, and especially those big companies, are overlooking. And by doing that, you can untap some hidden opportunities that have phenomenal income potential for you. Keep in mind the campaign that we're running right now at this moment, the live campaign demonstration. That's a great example of using this idea and using a different traffic source to untap a hidden opportunity. So now I want you to grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to show you some important tips that will open your eyes to a whole new world of possibilities, things that can make you a lot of money but that you have never noticed or paid attention to before. Okay, so hopefully you have your pen and your paper now and you're taking notes. Because here goes the first one. You want to test second-tier platforms that deliver quality traffic at lower rates. This is super important. Let me share something with you here. Let me share some numbers with you. These numbers, they are not super up to date, but they are about like 1 or 2 years old, but I don't think they have changed a lot, at least not in a positive way. So here we go. 70% of Facebook's advertisers, the numbers I have here for Facebook, I don't think they're better for AdWords, for example, or any other major platform. So 70% of Facebook's advertisers, they are local businesses. So it means that like 70% of people advertise, more than 2/3 of people advertising on Facebook, they are actually people advertising for local businesses like the grocery store or the pet shop or near you, or any of those local businesses. Okay, it's fine, but what I have to think about is that all those major advertising platforms, they work with an auction system. It's an auction system. So basically, the price you pay for the traffic, it depends on how much others are willing to pay for the same traffic. Okay, so that's how the price of the traffic is determined on those platforms. So here's what happens. Those people, those local business owners, they create fan pages on Facebook, because you have to exist on Facebook nowadays. If you have a business. And then Facebook starts entice them to start advertising on Facebook. Facebook shows some sort of kind of ads for getting them to promote some of their content on Facebook. And Facebook basically tells them that if they run an advertising campaign on Facebook, they're going to have total control over their budget, and that they will be able to expose their brand or their business to thousands of people near them and find many potential customers. So eventually people give it a try. It's not that expensive. You should compare Facebook advertising with other forms of advertising for businesses. It's incredibly cheap. If you compare with TV or magazines or other radio stations or whatever, Facebook is pretty affordable, and you really have control over your budget. So they go for it, they create the ads. But here's what Facebook does. Facebook doesn't send them to that advanced business platform where they have to access the ads manager and set up a campaign there and everything. Facebook gives them that button to boost a post. They click that button, and here's the thing. They choose the post they want to boost, and people normally pick something that they like or that they think is important. They have no idea on how that would perform as an ad, and they shouldn't, because they are not advertisers or marketers or anything. And then they basically hand their credit card to Facebook and just tell Facebook how much they want to spend per day. So, okay, I'm willing to spend like $10, $20, $100 a day. That's it. Facebook's going to always respect that. But that's it. They pick the post. They give Facebook a basic idea on the audience, on who they believe is their target audience, among all the targeting options that Facebook offers. So those people, they basically have no clue on what they're doing, and they start running ads on Facebook. Here's what happens. Their ads have a really, really bad performance, because people will not like those ads, will not engage with those ads. Those are really horrible ads, because those guys, they're not advertisers, not marketers. They're not supposed to know how to create good ads. But Facebook is in control of the campaign. And Facebook, just like AdWords or any other major platform, they have a system that rewards high-performing ads because it means that those ads are delivering more value to the end user, and they kind of punish ads that don't perform well. Well, the only thing that those people say is that they want to spend a certain amount of dollar a day or for the whole campaign, but they basically set a budget for the campaign, but they do not control the bid. The bid is set to automatic, and then Facebook controls the bid, and as those ads perform incredibly bad, those ads start becoming more expensive to run. The local business owners have no clue on what's going on, but the point here is that traffic becomes more expensive, and this is the point where things start affecting you. If those guys are making the price of traffic inflate and go up, you're going to end up paying more for your visitors, and well, I think that from this point on, you understand what happens. So here's the thing. For you to run campaigns on a platform like that, as I mentioned before, Facebook is one of my biggest traffic sources right now. You have to have different strategies so that you can kind of get away of that, find a way around of that problem, and you don't have to struggle with the high prices. That's one thing you can do. But another thing you can do, and it's totally doable, easy, super simple to do, is to test second-tier platforms that deliver quality traffic at lower rates. You are seeing some of them here on your screen now, and those platforms, some good things about them. First, they have a lot of traffic, a lot of volume, and you can get quality traffic from them. Sometimes it's the same person you would get from AdWords, from Facebook, from Instagram. You get from those platforms paying like 10 times less. Second thing is that local business owners don't even know about those platforms. They don't even know they exist, and they wouldn't even attempt to use them. And third great fact, most marketers in digital agencies incredibly and remarkably don't know and don't use those platforms as well. So it's really a phenomenal opportunity for those people who know about them and start using them. So I actually want to kind of do a quick test here. You are seeing some logos from some of those platforms on your screen now. I want you to give me a 1 in the chat if you have never ever used any of these platforms. And I want you to give me a 2 in the chat if you have used at least one of them. And of course, there are many others. These are just some examples. There are like hundreds of others out there. And I'm getting tons and tons and tons of ones here in the chat. Just a couple of 2s amongst I don't know how many ones here. So it proves that people are not using these traffic sources. Start giving them a try, and you will see that you can get quality traffic for 2, 3, 4, 5 cents per click. It's totally doable, okay? So that's my first step for you. My second tip on traffic generation. Take advantage on cheap and targeted mobile traffic. Here's the thing about mobile traffic. There is a secret here. If you can monetize it correctly, you can make literally millions of dollars on the internet. Because it's not easy for most merchants and advertisers to monetize mobile traffic correctly. Here's the thing. Someone who's on a desktop computer and is looking for a product, for example, that person is on a buying mode. Someone who is on a mobile device, on their phone, for example, using apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, playing a game, or doing whatever, those people, they are not on a buying mode. They are not ready to make an important decision because they are using their phone at the same time that they are watching TV, talking to a friend, and preparing their coffee. So they are not really like totally focused on their phone to make such an important decision. So if you ask them to pull their credit card, they will say, hey, no, or maybe later, but definitely not now. And they will close your app or your ad or whatever. So that's why merchants and advertisers struggle to monetize that traffic. And remember, it's an auction system. If many companies are not making a lot of money with this type of traffic, they will be willing to pay less for the traffic. And that's how the price of the traffic goes down. Another factor that also works in your favor here is that the mobile traffic is increasing like incredibly fast. More and more people are stopping to use laptops, desktop computers, and are switching to mobile devices. So more traffic, people and companies willing to pay less for that traffic equals to a bunch of traffic for an incredibly low price. And here is where you make money, because if you find a way to monetize that traffic, and remember what I just showed you in the live campaign demonstration, that's a great way, and I'm going to show you more about that in a moment, to monetize mobile traffic efficiently. If you can monetize mobile traffic basically without generating sales, just without generating sales. You don't have to get people to buy something. You can get them to do other things that they naturally do on their phones and that they won't have to put a lot of thinking on. If you can get them to do those things and get paid for that, then congratulations, you've just found your gold mine. So that's exactly what you can do with mobile traffic, and if you combine it with the conversion strategy I'm going to show you in a moment. Another tip for you, pay attention to the new retargeting technologies, letting your traffic come and just go away without doing anything and accepting that as a sad reality of online advertising. That's outdated. That no longer works, okay? You want to make sure that you make the most of your traffic, that you take the maximum out of your visitors in terms of, monetizing your traffic as much as you can. So if you just let your traffic go away, your visitors go away without taking any action or generating any money for you, you are throwing traffic away. You're wasting your traffic. Then any traffic is going to be expensive. So retargeting is incredibly powerful nowadays. For those who are not familiar with these term, it's basically those ads that keep following you on the internet. And if you use those ads right and correctly, you can make a lot of money with them. So pay attention to this. Some of the retargeting platforms and possibilities on your screen now. Another tip I have for you. Spy on your competitors and improve what they're doing. Here's the thing, we should never reinvent the wheel if the wheel is already there. Still, we have the instinct, our first instinct is to do exactly that. So if you wanted to learn like medicine or psychology or whatever, you would try to learn that from scratch. You would try to learn that from what others already know about it, right? It's the same about internet marketing. When you start working on your business or on your campaigns, you don't have to do it from scratch, okay? I'm not saying that spy tools can help you steal or copy and paste campaigns because, that's not exactly how it works, but you can get a very good idea on what is working for other people so that you can have a more clear direction to take, and then you can avoid some initial mistakes that can be very frustrating and even lead you to just giving up on the system you're using. So this is something that can really provide you with a nice shortcut, and most people are not taking advantage of this. So you just got multiple tips on how you can solve the first problem, which is to generate traffic. Alternative traffic sources, mobile advertising, new retargeting technologies is spying on your competition. Now, I want to know if you are truly committed to making this happen to you, and if in the next 1 week, in the next 7 days, you're going to be implementing at least one of these strategies. If you will be doing that, if you will be taking massive action, and in the next week, you're going to be implementing at least one of these strategies, I want you to give me a 5 in the chat. Just give me a 5 in the chat, and I'll know that you're raising your hand and say, hey, I'm going to be putting one of these things at least into practice in the next 7 days, and I'm going to start generating traffic more efficiently. Lots of 5s in the chat. Awesome. Perfect. That's great. Okay, but after you do that, you will still be left with the second problem, which is to generate conversions efficiently. And problem number 2 is you need conversions, but people don't care about it. I say this because I've seen beginners and people creating their first campaigns, not getting conversions and getting mad at that, saying, hey, I don't understand why those dumb people are not understanding my ads, or they're not really taking action and completing the offers. But this is not how it works, You need conversions, but people, they really don't care about it. You have to understand what you're doing wrong, and that's causing them to leave without performing the desired action. So the truth is that exposing people to a product, it's not enough because they won't buy it. People won't buy a product just because you're putting the product in front of them. That's not how it works. So this is actually what makes you waste a lot of time and a lot of money on campaigns that never generate results. And what you need is a strategy that allows you to take the maximum out of your visitors, every single of them. Remember, we don't want to waste traffic. It's a competitive world. Traffic is one of the most, if not the most valuable resource you have. You don't want to waste that if you want to be competitive. So here's how you can do it. Instead of just selling stuff, and note that I'm saying instead of just selling stuff, I'm not saying that you should never sell things. People buy things eventually, so you should sell things as well. But instead of just doing that, What about giving something away for free and making money by doing that? Wouldn't that be easier to convince people to get something for free? And wouldn't it be great if you could make money by doing that, by convincing them to take that free offer? Okay, so it may sound crazy, but it's actually possible. And it's called Cpa Marketing. Okay, so Cpa marketing is an advertising model that's incredibly powerful when used correctly. Now let me ask you a question. Give me a 1 in the chat if you know exactly and precisely what Cpa marketing is. Give me a 2 in the chat if you're not so sure. Okay, I'm getting some 2s here. All right, so I'm going to explain what Cpa is. Cpa, it stands for cost per action or cost per acquisition. It's the same thing. And basically, it's an advertising model where you can get paid to generate things like free registrations, free quote requests, free trial requests, free app installs. So basically, you're going to get paid to generate leads at the end of the day. So you're not going to have to generate sales. You're not going to have to get someone to pull their credit card and buy something on your website or on the website you're promoting. You can get people to get something for free. That's going to be a lead for the merchant. And converting that lead into a sale is a challenge for the merchant. It's not on you. You get paid at the moment that the lead is generated. And believe me, it's much, 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 much easier than generating sales, because getting people to pull their credit card and spend their hard-earned money on your product, that is a challenge. If you don't have a background in sales, if you don't have selling skills, this is going to be a challenge that's going to really make it really tough for you to have your breakthrough on the internet. But if you focus on lead generation, then things become a lot easier. So let me show some examples of Cpa offers and you understand what I mean. Here's a nice one. It's a gaming offer. So this is a game that people play online on the internet, and it's a war game. It's a warfare game, okay? What's your mission when promoting these offers here? Your mission is to bring people to this page here that you're looking at right now, get them to fill out this form, which is nickname, email, password, and a short captcha code, and hit the play now button. If you can complete this mission successfully, you're going to get paid $5 for every single time you do it. So for every single person who you bring to this page and you get to fill out this quick form and hit the play now button, you put like $5, $6 in your pocket immediately. Now, this is incredibly powerful because if you think about those guys who are completely addicted to playing games on the internet, I mean, they are completely addicted to playing games, and they spend like 10, 12 hours a day in front of their computer playing games. And we know those guys exist, and we know there are many of them out there. You get a guy who is addicted to playing warfare games, and you put him in this page, on this page. And there is a video playing on the background. You cannot see it here now, because obviously it's a screenshot, but behind the form, there's a video playing, okay? And that video is showing parts of the game, and it's pretty exciting. You know, it's a totally free registration to test the game. How many guys do you think, in terms of percentage, you believe you would be able to get to take this offer? To just fill out this form. I mean, out of 10 people, let's say that you are a pretty bad marketer, okay? Let's say you can get only 2 out of them to fill out this quick form and hit play now button. We would be both frustrated if you could get only 2 of them to do it. But still, let's say, so it's $10. Let's say you're using one of the traffic generation strategies I just showed you, and let's say you're paying, again, let's say you have some bad ads and you're paying like 10 cents per click. You could pay less, but let's say you're paying 10 cents per click. So you're spending $1 to get 10 people to this page, and you're making $10 back. Now imagine doing that not once, but doing that 100, 1,000 times a day. Does it sound like a good income to you? Give me a 1 in the chat if it sounds like a good income to you. Generating like $1,000 a day or even more with a simple offer like this one. Lots of yeses in the chat. People are super excited about this type of offer. Awesome. Yeah, it's really that simple. People fill out the form, hit the play now button. Obviously, for the company that owns this game, they will be trying to push people to buy some upgrades or buy items or stuff in the game. I'm not a gamer myself, but anyways, stuff that people buy in the game, premium accounts or whatever. But it's not up to you. It's not your problem. Okay? You don't care about that, because you get them to hit this play now button and you go home with your commission, and that's it. It's simple. It's a really newbie friendly way to make some fast money. Let me show you another one here. It's a dating website for seniors, okay, for seniors people. Okay, so basically here, this one is unbelievable. It pays about, the payout is about like $5 or so. It varies from one CPA network to another, but let's say on average $5. Here's the information people have to put in. I am let's say a man or a woman. Let's say I'm a man looking for women living near, and then they put in their zip, their postal code. My age is, I'm looking for people between 40 and 60, and I want to view photos. Boom. They click the button. That's it. You're $5 richer. Okay? It's really that simple. Note that the offer isn't even asking for their email address, for their phone, or any personal information, not even their name. It's super easy to get someone to fill out this form and hit that view photos button. People get curious about this, and people will click that. If you expose this offer to seniors who are single looking for a companion, they will do it like straight away. It's going to be easy to get them to convert. And again, you can easily make like 3 or even 4 figures a day with an offer like this one. So, some people, they think that CPA offers are not so profitable because they're not paying like $50 for the conversion. They're paying like $5 or $10 for the conversion. But with $5 on an offer like this one, where you can get a tremendously high conversion rate, you can easily get like 20, 25, 30, maybe even more percent in terms of conversion rate. And $5 for an offer like this one, it's much better than $50 on an offer where people have to pay $100 for the product. Because if you had to get someone to pay $100 to view these photos and use this website, then you would have a challenge. Then I really doubt that he would get 100 people to this page and get one to submit their credit card. Unless you're a salesperson and you have a background in sales, then it could be different. But you get what I'm saying? I'm saying that it's really easier when you don't have to generate a sale. And the commission, it doesn't have to be high because it converts like crazy. Okay, and that's how beginners can really make a lot of money with CPA marketing. Here's another one. This one is crazy. You can get paid like $2.50, $3 to get people to put in their email address. Okay, let's say $2. Let's be really pessimist here. $2 to get someone to put in their email address. So basically, you're gonna, for this offer, you have offers in multiple niches. These are of course random examples. Let's say you target basketball fans here, and you challenge them to say who's gonna win the NBA Finals, Eastern, Western. They're going to give their opinion, and if they do it, they're going to get a $500 Visa gift card. All they have to do is to put in their email address. Note that even if it's not a real email address that they put in there, you're going to get paid. So here's the point. It's so easy to get people to put in an email address and register for something. How many times you yourself have done that? Just think about it. Just think about how many times you've registered on page like this one. Of course, a niche that interests you. Maybe you're not a basketball fan, so this one particularly wouldn't be so great, but you get the point. So you can easily make hundreds of dollars a day with an offer like this one. Now an offer like the one in the campaign we're running live. I took this screenshot from my desktop computer just to make sure that everyone would be able to see this, but this is something that people actually see on their phone. When you're promoting these offer, and as you can see, it's a pretty good game in this example. It's rated 4 out of 5 stars, so it's not a bad game. And you have I don't know if it's too small for you, but you have even Arnold Schwarzenegger featured there. So it's a pretty good game and pretty solid company. And if you get people to hit that green button that says install, just to test the game on their phone, no big commitment. They install the app. If they don't like it, they uninstall the app, and that's it. So how many people you believe would click that install button? Well, the offer for the campaign that I'm running live now pays out like $3 for every click on that button. It's literally a click on a button, and it pays out $3. So I think I don't even have to explain how easy it is to get people to do this. I play games on my phone from time to time. I like to play some games. Eventually, I do this. Not addicted, but, just to pass the time, sometimes I do it. and I install a bunch of games every time I want to test one. And then I go to the internet on my phone to get some tips on the game I'm playing, and then I see ads for other games that are similar. Then I click those ads and install those games as well, just to see which one I prefer. I do that just, for no reason, just because I really want to see the games. But I just imagine how many people I am rewarding, how many commissions I am generating with that simple action, because that's so easy for me to install a bunch of games, see which one I prefer, and then install the others. So you're not asking people to make a big commitment here. That's the point. And it's easy to get conversions because of that. Okay, so here's the point. Combine Cpa offers with proven traffic generation tactics, and you're going to have solved the second part of the equation. And once you do that, you're going to start profiting big. You use one of the tips I gave you for generating traffic efficiently. You combine it with the right Cpa offers, and boom, you have your profit machine. Okay, and it's really all you need. The right traffic generation plus the right Cpa offers. And believe me when I say that all of this is much easier than it sounds. It's not something that's rocket science, but it's actually incredibly simple. And it's not just incredibly simple, but I can prove that to you. So let's check the stats of the campaign that took me only 15 minutes to set up. I want you to give me in the chat if you're super excited to see the results of the campaign. And now, just as before, I'm going to switch from PowerPoint to my browser. When you see my browser, please give me a B as in browser in the chat so that I know that you can see what I'm doing, and then I can show you the results. All right, it seems that I'm getting lots of biz here in the chat. Just let me double check. Yep. Okay, perfect. So we're back here to Leadbolt, and the first thing we have to do is to see the ad spend of the campaign. So that's one of the things I consider to be really, really important, actually, because I see so many people out there showing their profits, showing their revenue, their screenshots, but you do not know how much of that revenue is actual profit. Some guys have like $10,000 screenshots, they have earned it in commissions, but you never know if they have spent like $5, $9, $10, $15,000 to get those $10,000 in revenue. So you have no idea whether they are making money or not and how much money they're making. So now you're going to be able to see the ad spend and the cost of the campaign, and you'll be able to see the revenue, and then you can see the actual profit, which at the end of the day is what matters for you to make money. So let me first refresh the stats here in Leadbolt. Let me just click here to display the stats for today. Okay, so as you can see, the ad spend today so far is $217.65. So that's the ad spend. That's how much money I spent on this campaign. This is not money that I made, but money that I spent on this campaign. And this may scare you a little bit because you may think, I don't have like $200 or more to invest in a campaign like 30, 40 minutes. Absolutely, but I don't have to worry about that. I could have started with $2 today. Okay, and we would see the same ROI possibly for the campaign. But of course, for the sake of this example, I thought, spending like just $2 wouldn't make it so exciting. So I decided to go for a higher ad spend. Okay, you don't have to start with a huge budget like this. All right, so let's switch here to the CPA network. It works like ClickBank. Like ClickBank, it's for digital products. You go there, you get products, you promote those products. Every time you generate a sale, you get a commission. All right. Here, it's the same idea, but for Cpa offers. So you get an offer here. When you generate a lead, you get paid. But it's a similar concept. Just for those who are not familiar, they can understand what Cpa network is. Okay. So as you can see, the earnings for today are 0 because, of course, this hasn't been refreshed yet. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to generate a report actually here, and I'm going to show you the results for today. And the only campaign running on this account is obviously that one, and you will be able to see how much money has been generated by that campaign. Remember, our ad spend was like $217.65 if I'm not wrong. Okay, so let me generate a report here, and here we go. Boom, $903 in revenue. Okay, so I'm not gonna do the exact math here, but it's almost $700 in profit. I mean, are you excited about this? Would you love to see something like this on your CPA account? Would you love to set up a campaign, put it to run for you, and then go do something else? Like I'm doing a webinar, you could be watching a movie, walking the dog, or doing whatever you want, and then come back to your computer, check out the results, and see that you've earned an additional $700 profit. Would you be excited to see that? Give me a whoa in the chat if you're truly excited about this. If you're actually determined to see this type of number on your CPA accounts, because it's exciting to see these on a webinar, I know that, but believe me, it's way more exciting when you see these numbers on your own accounts. Lots of woes and amazing and awesome. Lots of great messages here. Perfect. So $700 profit, or almost that. It's just a bit shy of $700 actually profit in like 30 or 40 minutes. So, well, I think this is pretty good, right? I'm $700 richer here, and I'm doing a webinar. I'm not even working on my campaigns. Awesome. Okay, so let me ask you a question here now, because this campaign, to be totally honest with you, it's not fully optimized. I'm pretty sure I could have already earned like $1,000 if I was at least watching the campaign, but I'm not watching it. I'm doing the webinar. Do you want me to keep the campaign up and running just so we can see with no optimization, without touching the campaign, how far it can go until we end the webinar? Give me a yes in the chat if you want me to keep the campaign up and running, or give me a no if you think this was enough and you don't have to see more. Oh, it seems that it was not enough, because I'm getting lots of yeses here and people want to see more. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'll do what you're saying. I'm going to keep the campaign up and running. I'm going to switch back to PowerPoint now, and I have another awesome thing to show you. I have a few more awesome things to show you, actually. I'm sure that you're going to be really excited about them, and then we're going to come back here in a few minutes to see the updated results of this campaign, okay? Okay, so here are the things you do not need to get results like the ones you just saw. So first of all, you don't have to be a marketing genius. Okay, you don't have to be a super genius that can figure things out on your own and anything like that. You don't have to have a huge budget. You can start with small money or even with no money. I'm going to explain in a moment. It's really possible. And you don't have to have technical skills. And obviously, needless to say, you don't need experience in sales because you're not going to be selling anything. So what you do need to get this type of results is, first, you have to be an action taker. If you just attend this webinar and walk away and do nothing, guess what? Nothing will happen to you. Okay. Second, you have to be serious about your goals. I know that probably if you've been doing this for a while, you face some frustrations. It's not so easy to get motivated nowadays. But you have to overcome those things, and you have to get incredibly motivated and take massive action, because if you really want your goals and your dreams to come true, that's how you can make it happen. Okay, if you're not serious about that, then it's okay. You can just, stay crying about the past experiences that were not so good and don't do anything. But if you're serious about your goals, you got to get up, you got to, get back to action and take action with this system, okay? And also, a very important one, you need to have someone who has proven to know their stuff to hold you by the hand and show you the way. This is actually quite obvious in many other areas. If you wanted to become a good lawyer, psychologist, doctor, engineer, whatever, you would definitely go to college and have other people to teach you how to do that. Unfortunately, we don't have college for being a successful entrepreneur on the internet. That's a pity, but it doesn't exist as far as I know. So it's not so easy for some people to find someone to hold them by the hand. And as a consequence, they basically believe that they don't have to have one to hold them by the hand. And that's a mistake. That's because just because the person is not maybe easily available, you cannot just go to college and get that type of training you need. It doesn't mean that you don't have to have that type of hand holding and training to get results. So you have to get someone to coach and to mentor you. And even if you don't do anything that you've learned today, and if you don't take any action today, one thing I want you to put in your mind, and that's going to be already worth your time and my time here today: get someone to help you. Stop struggling along and throwing money away, wasting time, wasting resources, and just making things even worse. Get someone to help you. You need that. I don't know how you're going to do it or how you're going to afford it or anything, but do it, okay? It's something you need to be successful on the internet. Please understand that. It's going to save you a lot of time, money, and it's going to prevent you from having some really bad headaches in the future. So it's easy, it's simple, it's cheap, but you have to be following the right blueprint. So let me ask you a question, and this question may sound a bit rhetoric or even silly now, but it's actually not. Are you ready to say enough is enough and take your business to a whole new level by creating campaigns that profit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like you saw a moment ago? And I want you to give me a yes in the chat if you're ready for that, because this question is like if you could walk on the street and start approaching people and start asking them, hey, would you like to have a Ferrari? Would you like to have a Ferrari? I'm pretty sure that you'd get tons of yeses, but because anyone wants a Ferrari, and this is the Ferrari. But the point is, what if you started approaching people and asking them, hey, are you willing to do what it takes to have a Ferrari? Then you would get many no's there. And it's easy to tell that. The proof of that is that those people are not riding their Ferraris, okay? So what I'm asking you here is if you were willing to do what it takes to really say that enough is enough and have campaigns like the one you just saw. Let me tell you something. The first time I had a campaign like that one running for me on one of my CPA accounts, man, that was a terrific experience. I can't even describe it, but it's like, at the moment that I saw those numbers, I basically understood that my life had to change it forever and for better, of course. And not only my life, but my same about my family and my wife. It would be a completely different life after that. And I think that it's an experience that everyone who is here on this webinar today deserves to have. But you need to be ready to say enough is enough and take action, okay? It's your choice, not mine. So you have to make the right choice. And just to show you how much money average people are making with my CPA strategy. So if you're thinking, oh, okay, we just saw a bunch of money being generated, but you're the expert. What about someone who's just getting started? Yes, it's possible to get some great results as well. This one, $500 in less than a week. It was actually 4 days studying the tactics and the strategies. The first day implementing the strategies generated $400. The day after that was the day when this post was made, and another $100 had already been generated. So $500 in the first week. My first $200 day. I mean, based on the results you just saw, maybe $200 a day doesn't sound like a lot, but now forget for the moment about the live campaign demo and those super impressive numbers, and think about your life and how $200 a day in your pocket extra would affect your life, how that would change your life, what problems that would solve for you. So $200 a day is incredibly doable. Okay, here's the proof. No beginners are generating these type of results. Here's another one. My first week in a campaign with a 300% ROI. 300%. I mean, it means investing $1 and making $3 back, and maybe it doesn't sound like a lot, but it also means investing $1,000 and making $3,000 back. Or if you're super, not greedy or ambitious in a bad way, but if you're really determined to make your business like skyrocket, then you can do one of the things that I did when I was getting to start, because I was totally broke. I was flat broke, and I would never have like $1,000 to invest in a campaign, even if I knew that I could get like $30 back in the next week. Still, I would never have that money simply. So I managed to get in touch with someone who was actually not a friend, but someone who, my father kind of was a bit, kind of a friend, but not so close. And that guy, he had a lot of money, and he was a doctor and had a lot of money. So basically, I showed him what I was doing with my investing, I don't know, like $2 a day or something, but getting $6 a day back, which was pretty good in terms of ROI. And I convinced that guy to borrow me $1,000. I said, hey, you give me $1,000, and that was a pretty bad deal for me, by the way. We split the profits. I mean, if I could give him a 5% return a month on the investment, that would be a pretty good investment, okay? But anyways, we would split the money. And yeah, so that's what we did. He gave me $1,000. I got $3,000. I returned the $2,000 to him, and I had $1,000 myself. After that, he was eager to give me $10,000 to invest in the campaigns. And that's how I got things going pretty fast. But anyways, you don't have to do that. But it's just to show you that with these campaigns that have tremendous ROI, anything is possible. anything that comes to your mind can be done because the ROI and the money's there. Okay, so that's the results beginners are getting. Now I want to show you something really important, and it's not going to take too long. I know that some people are even getting tired here, so let's go to the point now. I just want to show you one more thing, and then we're going to do something really, really special here. It's really special, okay? So you want to see it. Here's the thing. I've been coaching students one-on-one, and I've been helping people go full-time since 2009. So it's been a long time now. But the funny thing is how it all started. Because, in the beginning, I was getting some good results with the Cpa networks. And when you have an account with the Cpa network, you're assigned an affiliate manager or an account manager. That person is basically the person who's your contact in the network. You can ask them for anything you need. Increase payouts, questions about your next payment methods, whatever you need. You can ask them. And they're very helpful most of the times. And eventually, as I was doing really well, I started getting some messages from my affiliate managers asking me to help other people who were promoting the same offers that I was promoting, but who were not getting any decent results, to help them, improve what they were doing. And I said, well, yes, why not? Even in the beginning, I actually got even excited about this because teaching people is something that I always enjoyed doing. Okay, so I started helping some people. They started making money, but eventually I started getting many requests, and I started to think, hey, maybe I am the only successful affiliate who is saying yes to these requests. That's why so many are coming to me. Okay, that was not a problem, of course, but I started to feel that since I was not organized, I was not properly organized to coach or help those people, I thought that it could kind of, sometimes consume time that I should be investing in my own CPA business. So I started thinking about starting to decline in a gentle way some of those requests. And then something great happened. There was a guy who, his name was Mark, and Mark was struggling to promote some dating offers at the time, and I was doing quite well with those offers, and that was the story. We got in touch, and I helped him promote those dating offers. And then I saw that he started getting some pretty good results, and eventually we kind of lost contact. We're not talking on a regular basis. All right, then I forgot about Mark, but then there was a contest on a big network called Max Bounty. Maybe some of you have already heard of it. And there was a contest for people. Basically, the top 10 affiliates would go to Las Vegas, and it was a really nice trip. At that point, I had a big problem. My income, it was kind of spread across many different networks. And of course, because of that, that fact would basically damage my chances of being among the top 10. But, anyways, I tried it. I did do well. I think I finished like 13th or 14th, something like that, but couldn't make it to the top 10. Okay, no surprise there. That's a very competitive network. The surprise was that the number 10 in the list was a name that I was very familiar with. And yes, of course, it was Mark. That was amazing. For me, that was an amazing feeling. Like, I could compare that feeling to the feeling I had when I found my first profitable campaign. Because that's the moment I kind of had an epiphany there, because I realized that I was doing something really important and that I was about to stop doing that. That would be like totally wrong. And well, after that happened, Mark made a post on a famous internet marketing forum. And he basically shared his story. It was not exactly a testimony. He just shared his story. And that inspired me a lot. And that's when I started coaching people. Instead of stopping my coaching program, I turned it into a professional, way better coaching program. Let me show you the post real quick, just a few parts of it, because it's a quite long one. So the title of the thread is, I am 55 and had my first $1,000 day, not month, but day, in 3 months. Here's how I did it. Okay, so he explains lots of things. Let's go to the most important parts. Here he says, one of the networks I worked with had a contest. The prize was a trip to Las Vegas. To win, I just had to be among the top 10, just that. This was my biggest goal last year. I dove in without thinking too much, and I got there. Of all affiliates who were on the trip to Vegas, I was by far the oldest. This is where I took my statistics on affiliates from. I was very proud to be able to get there and to share time with all the young top affiliates. I even gave out some tips. I did not believe it. Then he says, if you can afford it, find a coach. There are some on these forums, but it's important to check the reputation. I was fortunate to have one of the best, William Souza, and I found him on this forum. I give you his name, but I know he's very busy and he rarely takes new students. You can try to contact him or do your own research. William helped me a lot during the first weeks, and his advices serve me today as well. Do not get caught by the magic offers. Those selling miraculous solutions have realized that people in general are lazy, and for this reason, they get caught up in things that do not work. You will never earn $1,000 a day by installing a program and pressing enter. I have created hundreds of ads while working 9 hours a day at a full-time job and without neglecting my family obligations. I also volunteer in my community once a month. I even found a free hour every day to walk the dog. If I managed to pull myself up at 55 years among the top affiliates, many people can do the same. All you need is a little discipline and a lot of determination. So this story, it truly inspired me, and the coaching program that has started with Mark has become something much more powerful and has generated hundreds of success stories since then. So I want to introduce you to CPA Evolution 3.0. And this is really an opportunity that may or may not be for you. But if you give me literally just 5 minutes of your time, you will be able to understand whether this is for you or not, and you will be able to make a conscious decision here, because this is really a huge opportunity that you are about to have access to. It's an exclusive opportunity. It's not available out there. You're not going to be able to get this out there for any price. So it's really important that you pay attention to this. CPA Evolution, it's the machine that turns newbies into full-time internet marketers. So here's the thing. First, it's fail-proof. The training is going to adapt itself to your needs. It doesn't matter if you have a small budget or no budget at all, technical skills or no technical skills. If you have prior experience with CPA marketing, or if you have never heard about CPA marketing, this is going to work for you. Second, together we are stronger. So it's not just a training, it's actually a community of successful marketers. You're going to have the chance to talk to other people who are going through the same process that you're going through, or people who have already gone through the same process, and you're going to be able to interact with them, talk to them, get some ideas, share some experiences with them. It's going to be a phenomenal experience. Also, you're going to get automation. You're going to be able to use tools to do all the hard work for you. And you're not going to have to spend your time trying to figure out how to put up a website or a web page, configure a domain or anything like that. You're going to focus on the marketing aspects only, and you're going to focus on making money. Okay? And finally, you're going to be able to have direct access to me. You're going to be able to ask me questions and copy my strategies whenever you want. You're going to get access to me. You're going to see some of my campaigns and case studies there, and we will literally work together on your CPA business. Okay, so here's what you get inside CPA Evolution: step-by-step training videos. We have almost 300 training videos there. Of course, you don't have to go through all of them to get started. You can just go through the first module and you can already start making money and implementing the first strategies. But you're going to be able to watch over my shoulder while I create some killer campaigns. You will really see my strategies, and I'm going to teach them to you in details in a very newbie-friendly, step-by-step way. You're going to get access to some real-life case studies, because I believe that examples are extremely important. You're going to have a chance to be a fly on the wall and spy on my most lucrative campaigns on the internet. Basically, it's going to be really an experience like if you were sitting right beside here in my office, because here's what we have there. We have the over-the-shoulder case studies, or as we call them, the OTS case studies. The OTS case studies, they work like this. I start working on a campaign and I start recording everything that I do. So I I pick the offer, I go to the traffic source, I set up the campaign, I record everything that I do. If I have to make any adjustments later, I record that as well. And I record basically the whole process until I start making money with the campaign. And you get the chance to see everything, just like if you were literally here sitting right beside me while I configure the campaign and make money. So it's an insane experience. So it's not just a normal case study. You're going to have normal case studies in video and PDF formats as well, but you're going to have those OTS case studies that are unreal, okay? And most importantly, you're going to have one-on-one support. This is what you or any beginner needs to get results on internet. You can keep struggling on your own with miserable support provided by the training programs and going through videos and materials for as long as you want. But when you get serious about your business and you decide that enough is enough and you want to get results, you're going to have to get one-on-one training from someone who can really help you achieve results. So whenever you get into trouble, you're going to get access to me. I'm going to help you get results, and I'm going to help you make money with the program. Okay, so you're going to have direct support inside the program with me and experienced CPA marketers, people who can really help you get results with your campaigns and who will be walking you through the process, looking at your campaigns, people who make money with CPA, not just, people who are like support staffs or anything, people who make money with CPA marketing. Okay, so it's really important. And you're going to get access to 2 brilliant pieces of software that will help you overcome any technical obstacles with just a few clicks of the mouse. The first one is Smart Lenders 2.0. Despite of the name, it's actually the 3rd version of the software. The first one was CPA Lenders, then we upgraded it to Smart Lenders, and now it's Smart Lenders 2.0. It's a very professional tool for putting together and creating some high converting landing pages, okay? And it has some awesome features that will help you skyrocket your conversion rate. Important thing about Smart Lenders 2.0, first, it has the same templates that I use for creating and running my own campaigns. So yes, you're getting access to a software that's loaded with my own proven templates. So you're not going to have to go to a page builder, try to come up with a template, or use a bunch of random designs and templates that you have no idea whether they will convert or not. You're going to have a list of proven templates in multiple niches that you can use, and all of them have been tested and are proven to convert incredibly well. Also, Smart Lenders 2.0 has some features that have been specifically designed for CPA marketing. That's really important because I use the software myself for my own campaigns. Okay, so I need to have those features available. I teach you how to use them in the training, and this is really powerful stuff. And most importantly, this is a tool you cannot get outside CPA Evolution 2.0. It's part of the bundle. You cannot buy Smart Lenders 2.0 alone or get access to the tool alone. It's not possible. There's no standalone version of Smart Lenders 2.0. Okay, Cpa Banner, it's the same thing. You're gonna crush your competitors on any traffic source with my tested and proven banners. Okay, so you're gonna be able to use tested and proven banners for your campaigns. This is powerful stuff because you're going to be able to use many of those second-tier traffic sources that we're talking about without having to hire a designer or have any designing skills. Another important thing to mention here, some people may be thinking about this, okay, but I'm going to have to, for example, for Smart Lenders 2.0, I'm going to have to host my page. So I'm going to have to configure the domain, host an account, none of that. Everything will be provided to you. You access the software, you set up the page there, and that's it. The page will be hosted for you. We're going to take care of domains, everything. You just focus on making money because I believe that that's the part you're interested in, right? Okay, so that's the normal, let's say, CPA Evolution package that you could get. But since today it's a very special webinar, I wanted to do something tremendously special for today. So I want you to give me a 1 in the chat, and that's going to be you raising your hand. If, just like me, you absolutely hate upsells, give me a 1 in the chat if you are a no upsell person. Give me a 1 in the chat. Lots of ones. Awesome. Okay, so actually, to be totally honest with you, I'm not totally against upsells. I mean, if there is a great offer and people can pay a certain price for that offer, there's nothing wrong with making that available for people. And then an optional thing that would make the offer more expensive. People can buy it later if they want it, or they can just stick with the basic package. So it's not really a bad thing. But despite of technically, I think this explanation being right, it's always frustrating to get something and see that you need something else to get the phenomenal results. So that's not going to be the case here. The problem of offering the upsell right out of the gate together is that it normally increases the price of the package. Well, there's something really special for you here today. You're going to get the upsell and you're not going to see any price increases. So you're going to get the accelerated version of Cpa Evolution 2.0. It's basically a third and unreal tool that's going to help you achieve phenomenal results with your campaigns. You're going to get access to the campaign analyzer. It's a tool that will allow you to submit your campaigns to be reviewed by me and my team. Let me explain how it works. You're going to put in your campaign details there. And here in the office, we have something we call optimization hour. We have our optimization hour at least from Monday to Friday every day. It's 1 hour in the day when we stop everything we're doing and we concentrate 100% on optimizing our campaigns. Since we started doing this, we saw an amazing boost in the ROI of our campaigns and in our total revenue and profit. So it's really powerful. And what we're going to do is we're going to include your campaign to be analyzed with our campaigns, just like if it was one of our campaigns here. And you're going to get my insights, the insights of the other people who work here with me. Basically, you're going to get professional and detailed feedback on your campaigns. And this is just priceless. I mean, this is something that's already worth a lot of money. In fact, I challenge you to find anyone out there who's willing to do this for less than at least $3,000 or $4,000 minimum. Okay, so you're going to get this included as well. And you're not going to see any price increases because of this. Okay, so here's what you're going to get today. Lifetime access to Cpa Evolution, the accelerated version of the program, which is the campaign analyzer tool, Smart Lenders 2.0 and Cpa Banner, all at once. You're going to get the complete solution for building a truly successful CPA business. Problem is that these things all together, they are worth a lot of money. But I'm pretty sure that despite of seeing the results of the live campaign demo and understanding how powerful this is, I believe that many people are still not would still not be not willing to spend like $6,000 or $7,000 on this, because it's not about be willing to spend, it's about having the money. So I'm sure that it would be really steep for most people, and that would basically make it impossible for most people. Okay, so you're not going to have to invest that much, and you also won't have to pay the full price for Cpa Evolution, which is $1,997. That's the normal price for CPA. You're going to get this today for a lower price. And of course, you're going to get the accelerated version for free. Okay, you're not paying a single dollar for that. And it's lifetime access to the campaign analyzer, okay? Unlimited access. There's no limit to the number of campaigns or to the time you that you can stay using the tool, okay? So you're going to get lifetime access to everything. And today only, it's going to be for the one-time payment, no recurring payments, of $997. You pay once, you use it for life, and getting this money back and then getting a phenomenal return on this investment, as you just saw with the campaign demonstration and all the results that beginners are getting, it's incredibly easy. Okay, so here's what you're going to get. Lifetime access to Cpa Evolution, 50% off for you today. Cpa Evolution 2.0 accelerated free, Smart Lenders 2.0 free, and Cpa Banner totally free as well. Now, the link is on your screen now. You should be able to see it. But I want to promise a few things to you if you decide to work with me today, because I'm really serious about this. Okay, I'm serious about my business, and I'm serious about the businesses of the people I work with. So first, I want to promise you this. You will never feel lost again. You're going to have proper guidance. You'll never get stuck again. Okay, inside Cpa Evolution, we're going to help you achieve amazing results. And whenever you have a problem, face an obstacle, or have a roadblock along the way, we're going to be there to help you. And in a very careful and detailed way. We're going to assist you with the campaigns, look at what you're doing, and make sure that we help with anything you need. You're going to have the best support you have ever had. And I think this is really important. This one-on-one aspect, working directly with people, this is what can really make people successful. Okay, so you need this. Also, you're going to become part of an amazing community of marketers who are always excited and who are always growing their businesses. And you're going to have people bumping your motivation every single day. Okay. Also important to mention, you're going to be able to get started with any budget or no budget at all. This is not just for people who can invest hundreds or thousands of dollars. If you have no money after joining the program to invest in traffic, still you can make this happen to you. I'm going to show you how to get started with free traffic, get some great results, and switch to the other paid advertising platforms when you're already in profit. It's very simple, doesn't take a lot of time, and you can get some great results no matter what your financial situation. And you will be able to get rid of all the technical obstacles. Okay, so you're going to focus on making money, not on creating websites, designing banners, or anything like that. You're not here to become a webmaster, a programmer, a designer, or whatever. You're here to become a successful CPA marketer, and that is what's going to happen if you decide to join the program. So the link is on your screen, and I suggest you to take action as soon as you can, okay? Because there is a limit to the number of spots available. It's not a marketing gimmick. It's real, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. But before I get there, I want to ask you a question. How many of you would be comfortable to jump on board if you had a guarantee? If you had a money-back guarantee? Give me a me in the chat if you'd like to count on a money-back guarantee. Just, to be like 101% sure that this can't go wrong. I'm getting lots of me's. Okay, perfect. So here is your 30-day money-back guarantee. You join CP Evolution, you work with me, and you implement at least one of these strategies in the program. If it doesn't work for you, I will refund your full payment within 30 days. Absolutely no risks for you to take. The risk is on me. They say that in business, for us to be successful, we have to be willing to take some risks. But let's be honest. I know that many people in this industry have had so many frustrating experiences that it's much easier said than done. It's not so easy for them just to go there and keep taking risks again and again and again. So I'm going to put the risk on me this time. I'm going to invest my time. We're going to invest our time in coaching you, helping you. You're going to get access to the tools. You're going to use the tools. You're going to get the case studies. You're going to get the templates. You're going to get the whole business done for you. And if it doesn't work for you, we lose. You do not lose because you have the possibility to get your money back. Okay, so that's the first guarantee. But let me tell you something. When I was getting started with internet marketing, this type of guarantee, of course, it was great. I would feel more comfortable knowing that I'm not taking any risks to lose money. But still, I would, feel like that's not exactly what I need because I don't want to get my money back. I want to get my results. So I created something really, really nice here. It's a second guarantee, and I call it the success guarantee. It's the no student left behind guarantee. Okay, so here's the thing. If you don't get the expected results within 30 days, I'll give you VIP support. I'll personally get on Skype with you. I'm going to build your campaigns with you together based on my own most successful campaigns, and I will personally ensure that you reach the profit zone in no time. Okay, so this is my no student left behind guarantee. If within 30 days you don't make it work with the regular program, and I'm pretty sure you will, if you just take action, there's no way this can go wrong. But still, just to make sure that this will be a game changer for you no matter what, you have the success guarantee that guarantees that I will work with you. We're going to use my own campaigns and we're going to make you successful. Okay, so there is really no risk for you to take today. You join CP Evolution and we're going to make your business successful in the next weeks. Okay, and the reason why I'm so confident about this coaching program is because if you join us, we will force you to take action, and succeeding, it's really not an option for our members. This may get a bit childish now, but anyways, I like to compare us with the Spartans because the thing that I really like about the Spartans is that they help each other, they motivate each other, they believe in each other, and when they go to a battle, they fight not like just an army, but like a family, protecting and helping each other. And That's what we are. We are an army and a family of successful affiliates. And once you become part of our community, you will see that this is going to be one of the most phenomenal experiences you will ever have in your business. Okay, so you're going to absolutely love being a CPA Evolutioneer. And if you're ready to become a CPA Evolutioneer to completely change your business, well, this is the moment to take action because, as I said before, we have a limit to the number of spots available. This is the downside of one-on-one coaching. The upside, the good thing about coaching is that with this type of support and training, you're going to get results. I mean, you will get results, okay? Because you're not going to be struggling alone trying to put the pieces together and figure out how to do things. You're going to have someone right beside you helping you with every step of the way. And that's how you're going to make sure that you're not going to have those moments where you get stuck with things. If you get stuck with something, the person is going to assist you. We're going to show you what you have to change. And you say, oh, aha, it's easy. And then you're going to make the change and get results. And everything's going to be really crystal clear for you as you implement the modules and get results. The bad or the downside, the bad aspect of this type of coaching, of this direct support is that there is a limit to the number of people that we can handle. Okay, it's not possible for me and for people who work with me to handle like countless students. So at the moment, we can let 25 people in. 25 students can jump on board and they will be getting tremendous results. We're going to change to 25 lives among the attendees here today. Unfortunately, I wish I could, of course, do this for all of the attendees, but it's not possible. So 25 spots available. The link is on your screen and the decision is on you. The risk is on me. Okay, so you're not risking anything. You're not risking anything, and the only risk you can take is that you do not take action now. You miss the boat. The spots are gone, and then in a week from now, in a month from now, in a year from now, you'll be in the same situation, wondering if this could have changed your life. And honestly, that can be really a really big regret, and dealing with that may be not so easy. So I believe that giving it a try, since it's risky-free, is definitely the right decision. Okay, and just because I am really a big action taker, I like to tell people that in the beginning, for me, it took also some time for me to get results. Of course, at the beginning is always tough for everyone. And in the first year, I built over 40 different websites without getting any results. That's the moment when I realized that I had to have someone to help me and hold me by the hand, and that's when I succeeded. But I struggle alone as well. Okay, that's what I said. It's normal for human beings to make that bad decision in the beginning. So I made the same decision, struggle a lot. But one thing no one can say is that I'm not an action taker, because I built over 40 different websites in the first year using 40 different methods. Okay, and I got really no results because I was doing it wrong without proper coaching and assistance, but I was taking action. And I always like to reward those people who are action takers. So I have a special surprise for the action takers, for the first 10 people who take action and jump on board. Let me ask you a question. Would you like to see the exact campaign that I run today to generate hundreds of dollars right in front of your eyes? Would you like to see that? So for the first 10 action takers, the first 10 people who take action, I'm going to put together a PDF case study showing all the details of the campaign. Okay, so in 1 or 2 days, I'm going to send it to you by email, and you're going to get the case study with all the details of the campaign. You're going to see the offer, the ads, the targeting, and all the stuff that's relevant for the campaign. You're going to see the whole campaign, and you will see the exact campaign that generated the results that you just saw. If you're excited to see that, the link is right in front of you, and you have to be one of the first 10 to take action. Just that, okay? And to make this even more special, I've got another exclusive bonus for you. So you may be asking yourself, okay, this all sounds great, but how can I actually combine this with the business I already have, with the things I'm already doing on the internet, with the clients I already have? So I've got an amazing bonus for you that's going to show you exactly how to plug in Cpa Offers and combine them with your existing business. It's actually not hard. It's in fact quite simple, because Cpa Marketing And CPA offers actually are offers that you can combine them with pretty much any type of business to maximize profits. So I've worked with a countless number of business owners, helping them use CPA marketing to maximize the potential of their traffic and of their monetization strategies. So I've worked with e-commerce stores, with local marketing agencies, other types of affiliate businesses as well, email marketers, product owners, and many others to help them really achieve even better results with their existing businesses simply by adding CPA offers to their promotions. So CPA is fantastic because you've got a countless number of offers available in a variety of niches, and those offers are so simple to promote that you can actually combine them with any existing promotion you have or any existing lead generation system you have to increase the profitability of your business, to actually squeeze more money from your traffic. And well, the internet is quite competitive nowadays, so this is actually something very important that can give you an important edge in comparison with your competitors. So I've put together a video training showing exactly how you can do this, how you can actually plug in CPA in your business and start generating more profits with your existing business simply by combining it with the power of CPA offers. So this video training is very simple, very straightforward, but it's also a very detailed lesson that's going to help you understand exactly how you can do this without damaging any of your QHIN processes, and also to in a way that you're going to generate fast results and see the impact, the positive impact of CPA in your business in a short period of time. So if you already have any type of online business and you would like to maximize your profits in a very significant way using CPA offers, this training that I've put together, it's just perfect for you, and it's going to help you use the whole CPA Evolution program in a much better and more efficient way, because it's going to give you the power not only to start CPA businesses, but also to improve the potential of your QHIN business and also of any other businesses you start on the internet in the future. So this is really the real deal for anyone who already has an online business and simply wants to make more money with that business. So I'm going to keep these pods on your screen updated, and we're going to start doing the Q&A, okay? So my assistant is going to let me know about these pods. I'm going to update the number, and we're going to get start with the Q&A now. I'm going to be answering some questions, all right? So if you have any questions about CPA marketing, about what we discussed today, or about CPA Evolution, now is your chance. Put them in the chat, and I'm going to answer your questions as soon as possible. Okay, so if I don't manage to answer all the questions, I'm going to try to pick the ones that seem to be more relevant for the audience. So let me start going through the questions here. And the first question is this really newbie friendly? Yes, absolutely. This was designed to produce results for marketers of all levels. So if you're a complete newbie, if today is the first time you've heard about CPA marketing or even internet marketing, still you will be able to follow the step-by-step training and get results. It doesn't mean that there is no golden nugget there for the advanced marketers, because there are many actually. The program, this is one of the great things about CPA Evolution. It's something that you're going to invest in once, but that will generate results for you for years to come. Not months, but years to come. We're always updating the program, releasing new training modules, new videos, updating the existing ones. So there are lots of information there. And you're going to be able to get started with the basic strategies, but then you're going to have the advanced modules, and you can move on to to those big campaigns. So you can really make like literally millions of dollars using the systems inside CPA Evolution. But yes, you would definitely be able to get started if you're a complete newbie. I personally guarantee to you that you're not going to have problems because of that. And whoa, many spots are already gone. Okay, people are really eager to jump on board. 6 spots gone. Okay, so we still have 19 spots available for the program. But one thing that's important to keep in mind, only the first 10 people who pull the trigger and jump on board will be getting that fast action bonus. I'm not saying that you need that bonus to succeed with the program. Of course you don't. But I think that if you're going to be joining anyways, it's a nice thing to add to the package, to get that bonus and see the details of the campaign. And people are asking me to see the results of the campaign again. I'm going to do that in a moment. Let me just pick another question now, like another couple of questions, and then we can check out the results one more time. Is there any additional investment required? No, that's a good question. No additional investment required. If you have only the money to join the program now, that is enough for you to get started. I'm going to show you how to get started with free traffic, and we're going to take care of all the other expenses for you, like hosting, domains, and all that kind of stuff. So no additional expense. You can get started with absolutely no additional expense besides the investment you're going to make for joining the program. One important thing to mention, if you'd like to get started with paid traffic right away, you don't have to, but let's say you want to get started with paid traffic right away, then yes, then you need a budget of a couple $100, okay, $200 to get started with the first paid advertising campaigns, test your campaigns, find your winners, and optimize and scale them, and just to start making money with paid advertising. So a couple $100 if you want to take that route, but if you are okay with starting with free traffic, then you don't need any additional money, and you can just reinvest the money you're going to make with free traffic to get your paid advertising campaigns going later. So it's totally possible to do that as well. Okay. What about joining CPA networks? That's going to be a very easy task if you're a CPA Evolution member. So for those who are not familiar with this, for you to join a CPA network, you have to get approved for an affiliate account. Because of course, you're going to get paid for generating leads, not sales. So they have to be very careful with people trying to run campaigns or that are not ethical, or black hat campaigns, or even trying to generate fake fraudulent leads. So they have to be careful with that. Joining CPA networks, it's definitely not rocket science. They just want to see if you're real, and if you're real about your business, and if you know what you're doing. Because another concern that they have is that people with no proper guidance will try to turn their affiliate managers into their coaches, and that's not the reason why the affiliate managers are there. Okay, so it's important that you show them that you're serious, that you're honest, and that you have proper guidance and know what you're doing. Once you're inside the program, you're going to get a video and a PDF training showing you how to submit your applications and get approvals like within 24 hours. It's very easy. And you're guaranteed, like literally guaranteed, to get at least one approval with a good CPA network. We have never had a single member who could join a CPA network successfully following the guides, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to be the first. And besides that, for some companies, you will also get my referral link. That's me telling the networks that you're under my wing, I'll be coaching you, and you will be generating results, because they know that my students join the networks and they make some real money. And okay, by the way, I see that we have only 17 spots left, which means, if my math is not too bad, that we have only 2 spots still available with the fast action bonus. All right, so it may be your last chance to jump on board with the fast action bonus. Let's go check the campaign out and see the results. Only if people are excited about this. Let me see if I get any yeses in the chat. Give me a yes if you want to see an update on the campaign and see the results of this live campaign demonstration. Lots of yeses, great. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my browser now. Let's update the campaign, see the results there, and then I'm going to get back here to PowerPoint for us to continue with the Q&A. All right, back to lead one more time, and now let's see what is the updated ad spend. Let me refresh again. And the ad spend so far is $372. Okay, so I'm super excited to check the revenue now, because I'm very confident that we may have crossed the $1,000 line, more than $1,000 in profits. If we have more than $1,372 in revenue there, then we've crossed officially the $1,000 profit. And if we haven't done that yet, I'm pretty sure that we're going to have more than $1,000 revenue at least, and that we're going to be in a really nice spot with this campaign, making good money. So let's go to see the results of the campaign there. Let me generate the report again here. And here we go, almost $1,000 profit. We got pretty close. So $1,292 in revenue. Okay, so it's more than $900 profit, pretty close to $1,000. I'm sure that if I just keep this campaign running a few more minutes, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna cross the $1,000 line. So yeah, I hope you're excited about this, because really, this type of campaign, these type of numbers are the numbers that you can see on your affiliate accounts, you can achieve these type of results, okay? Because it's not complicated. It's not something that requires a super skills or talent or anything like that. It's just a matter of having the right mindset, taking action, and using the right process, which you have the chance to get access to today. So yeah, this is something totally realistic. I like to mention this because people get really impressed with these numbers because they are used to seeing screenshots with numbers that are even bigger than this one, but people are not used to see the money being generated right in front of their eyes. And the thing that I like the most about this is that I'm not even touching the campaign. I'm here doing the webinar with you. The campaign is up and running and it's on and it's generating money. It's the type of thing that really you can really use to generate money 24/7. It's the type of thing that you can use to literally get paid while you sleep. So that's why I really love this business. Okay, so hope you're excited about these results as much as I am. All right. So back to the presentation, and it seems that more spots are gone. So we actually have 13 spots still left here. So it means that the 10 first spots, initial spots with the special bonus, they are gone. And that's bad news for some people, I'm pretty sure. And I already can see some people complaining in the chat. Okay, Jordan is saying that is having issues with credit card and trying to get a new one to jump on board. Okay, it's not fair. Okay, all right. It's not my fault either, but all right. Let's make sure that it's fair to everyone. I do agree that the spots were gone so fast. To be honest with you, I was not expecting the spots to be gone that fast. So I think Jordan is correct. It's not fair with you, not fair with me, not fair with anyone that, some people miss this opportunity. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you time for you to go through the checkout process, Jordan, and anyone else who's trying to do this. But I'm going to ask you to do something. So I already have the list of the first 10 people. The other 2 that have already joined it besides the first 10, because we have already 12 people on board. Welcome on board, by the way. Really excited to have you on board. And we're going to be in touch real soon to get some campaigns going and to really shake the CPA world. But for those who are still trying to jump on board, here's the thing. So the 2 who, number 11th and 12th, who have already joined it, will be getting the bonus. And if you want to get the bonus and you will be joining the next, let's say 5 minutes tops, I want you to give me a 1 in the chat now. Just put a 1 in the chat now. But you have to be really ready to join going through the checkout, because I'm going to take notes here. I have a few ones coming out. Let me just write down the names. Give me just a second. I have to get a pen here. Okay, got it here. Perfect. So let me write down the names, and I'm going to write down the names of people who are going through the checkout process now and who will for sure have joined it within 5 minutes from now. Because those people, just the ones who give me that 1 in the chat now and who join within the next 5 minutes, will be getting the fast action bonus, okay? All right, so I'm writing down the names. I want to give me just a second. Quite a few names here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. All right, 6 people here. So let me write all the names and okay. All right, double checking. Yeah, so okay, I have the 6 names now, and okay, for all of you, go ahead, jump on board now. You've got 5 minutes, or actually less now, because time is already counting and clock is already ticking, to jump on board and secure your seat with the fast action bonus. Okay, while you do that, let me pick another question here. Any questions? Any additional questions? Any upsells? No, as I mentioned before, Stephanie, no upsells. Okay, so the program doesn't have any upsells. It was actually initially the accelerated version of CP Evolution. It was designed to have it to be an upsell for the program, but today I'm including it at no additional cost. Okay, so you're getting access to the accelerated version, which is the campaign analyzer, and it's unlimited and lifetime access to that tool at no additional cost. Okay, just to refresh your mind, the accelerated version, the campaign analyzer tool, it's basically a tool that allows you to submit your campaigns for myself and my team of successful CPA marketers to review your campaign, just like if it was one of our campaigns, and get back to you with detailed instructions on what we would do to get better results with your campaigns. You can use that for campaigns that are still not running with a positive ROI, but that are showing potential, or you can use that for campaigns that are already profitable, but you want to scale or optimize to get an even better ROI and do more volume and just make more money with the campaign. Okay, let me see here what other questions I have here in the chat. I apologize for not being able to answer all the questions. Our time is limited, and I'm doing my best to pick the ones that seem to be more relevant for the whole audience. And actually, eventually, if I don't answer your question, but you join the program, you can always get in touch with me inside the program, and I'm going to assist you with anything you need there, obviously, and answer all your questions. Make sure that you're good to go. It seems that we have only 9 spots left. So I have 6 names here of people who are about to jump on board to get the fast action bonus included, and it seems that 4 of them have already joined it. Okay, so 2 of those people still pending here. Okay, you've got another couple minutes, let's say, and then it will be it. All right, so 9 spots is still available for joining the program, and a couple minutes for joining with the fast action bonus. Okay, so let me pick the next question here, and the next question is if there is a discount available. You're already getting a pretty big discount. It's a 50% discount on the program. Plus, you're getting all the 3 tools at no cost, completely free. So that's what I call a discount. I mean, it's really not possible to make it more affordable than that, or an installment plan. Okay, so I'm gonna help you with that. Actually, a discount is not possible. $997 is the best price you ever get the chance to join Cpa Evolution for. Okay, this is the lowest price you'll ever see for this program. All right, you will never have a chance to jump on board for less than that. This is something I can promise to you. Okay, so you can rest assured that if you join for $997 today, you're getting the best deal possible ever for this program. Okay, the link is on your screen. You use that link, you get it for $997 one time. You're in lifetime access, all the upgrades and all the other information and live training sessions that we're going to have in the future. That's something I didn't even mention, to be honest. The program has so many awesome things that I don't even have time to mention all of them here live. We have live training sessions every 2 weeks with when I go live and I do some training with the students, and I answer questions, do a big Q&A live, and we have these meetings every 2 weeks. Okay, I can already tell you that it's always on Thursdays but we actually alternate the time between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so I can already let you know about this. You're going to be automatically registered for the training sessions. We'll receive the link and emails from the webinar platform after you join. Okay, so even something that I didn't even mention about the program, but that's also amazing, the live training sessions. Okay, but all right, that's the lowest price you can get the program for, $997 one time. For those who absolutely can't afford the $997 one-time payment, then there is an installment plan. Okay, I'm going to put the link here on your screen now for the installment plan so that you can see the link for the best deal, which is the $997 option, one time. And then you have the flex payment plan. I like to be totally transparent. So the flex payment plan, it works like this. You make a payment right now when you join of $397. Then you make another payment of $397 in 30 days from now, and another one, and the last one, in 60 days from now, also of $397. Okay, so 3 monthly payments of $397. If you put all of those payments together, you will see that it is indeed a bit more than $997. But that's why I said that the $997 deal, one time, it's the best deal I have to offer for this program. Okay, and you most likely won't have the chance to get this deal again in the future, because here's the thing: Cpa Evolution is not available to the whole to the general public. You cannot just go to a website and buy whenever you want. This is a program that allows me to let only few people in every time I do a private opening. So I can only do private openings, actually, not public openings. So when I have a partner that has a following, someone who I like, who I trust, then and I know that my program could benefit his followers and his subscribers or people who follow my partner, then I do a private opening like this one. That's exactly as you know what's happening today. Okay, there's no date for another private opening in the future. I have no idea on when it would happen, and if it happens, there's a very good chance that it will never even get to know about it. All right, and in terms of doing a public opening to the general public, I don't know. Maybe it could happen in the future. We would have to have a pretty available schedule here, to be able to handle lots of students. I don't know if it's going to happen in the future, possibly or maybe, but definitely not something that I can guarantee. So 997 today, one time, the best deal. If you cannot make it happen, go with the flex plan. 3 monthly payments of 397. That's also a good deal because you're going to be in. You're going to join the program and you're going to get results with the program. That's the most important thing. At the end of the day, getting the best deal is going to give you a discount, but that's not even so important because you're going to be joining the program and getting some fantastic results. Okay, so let's go to the final questions because, we already have only 6 spots available, so they will be gone real soon. Really less chance to jump on board. If you miss on this opportunity, I don't think I'm going to be able to help you in the future, get an additional spot because we're really careful with the number of people we let in for good reasons. We want to make sure that everyone who jumps on board gets top-notch support and that, gets astonishing results. And one of the things, unfortunately, that we have to do is to limit the number of people that we let in. Okay, so let me pick another question here. Can you repeat the guarantees, please? Yes, absolutely. So you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You join the program, and you have 30 days to take action, implement one of these strategies with our help or support, working together. And if you don't get results, I'm going to refund your payment. It's really as simple as that. Okay, and the guarantee that personally I think is the really awesome one is the no student left behind, the success guarantee. It guarantees that you're going to succeed no matter what, because if anything goes wrong and for any reason you don't get results after taking action for 30 days, what you can do is contact me and I will personally help you and assist you with your campaigns. We're going to use my own campaigns to create your campaigns. We're going to set up your campaigns together, and I'm going to give you this VIP support. We can even use Skype or anything like that, and make sure that we configure your campaigns together and get you going with amazing results. So there is no way this can go wrong for you. The risk is totally on me, and this could be crazy if I were not 100% sure about the fact that once you jump on board and take action, you will get results. Join the program, take action, it will happen for you. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie, it doesn't matter if you are 13 years old or 85 years old, because literally we've had a success story from a student who was literally 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, I was a kid. Nowadays, kids grow up, maybe already a teenager, but I don't know. Anyways, 13 years old, pretty impressive. And also, we've had more than one success stories of people who were above 80 years old. I think the oldest one was 86 or 87. We've had a couple more that were 85 years old. Okay, so basically, that's not an excuse. Your age is not an excuse. Your location is not an excuse. Even your budget is not an excuse because you can get started with free traffic. So it's totally up to you. And if you make the right decision, I'm pretty sure that in a month from now, you're going to be just, reaping the benefit and, you're going to already have some profitable campaigns up and running. And it seems that the spots are almost gone. I mean, only a couple spots available, then the doors will be closed. And I'm going to concentrate on working with the students who have joined the program to make them my next success stories. We're going to have 25 super successful CPA marketers within 30 days from now. You can bet on that. Okay, so one important thing, just some final words that I'd like to say. First of all, I want to thank you for attending the webinar, for being here. I hope that you've managed to get tremendous value from the presentation, for all of the tips and strategies that I shared with you. I hope that you're going to be putting them into practice. But if you believe that you can join this program and you even remotely think that you may regret the decision of not doing so, take action now. Only 2 spots available. I'm serious about that. You have the links on your screen and you really want to take action as soon as possible. Okay, because once those 2 spots are gone, they will be gone. There's no second chance or anything that's gonna allow you to join later. So you have to take action now. Okay, you have the links on your screen. You have the guarantees that basically guarantee to you that you're not gonna be entering this program to lose anything. And I can tell you, we're going to have a tremendous experience working together. Seriously, I absolutely love to work with my students. I have a team of super talented, intelligent, and kind people here who will be ready to assist you with your campaigns. We will all together. When I say we, it's because I work in the program with the students as well. Okay, so we all work inside the program to help the students succeed. You're going to have real support. You're going to have someone who you can count on whenever you face any difficulties or problems, so you're not going to face frustrations again. And remember, life is about decisions, business is about decisions. Most of the times we have to take some risks. That's not even necessary today. You don't have to take any risks. You can jump on board and you're going to become part of this amazing community, and there's going to be literally no way for you to go wrong and continue with this rat's race that most people are probably in now. Going from one thing to another, jumping from one method to another, trying to get results with no support, trying to figure things out on their own, and that nightmare that you're probably very familiar with. If you feel entertained by that, you can continue, but if you feel that it's time to make a change and make something happen, what can make that change for you is one-on-one support. That is what can really represent a change in your business. Among all the things you will be getting today, that's the most important one. So I hope that you understand how valuable this is, how amazing this opportunity is. I'm not saying that you will never ever be able to find another coach that's going to support you one-on-one out there in the future. Possibly you will. The difference is going to be the price. Okay, so there are other successful marketers out there, and some of them, not many, are willing to take students one-on-one. They don't have coaching programs, most of them, like this one that allow me to take like 25 people in at once. They take like 1, 2, 3 people in at a time. And they normally charge like 5 figures for those programs, which is totally fair and absolutely worth it. Okay, so if you want to get this amazing deal, your chance is here and it's now. The opportunity is knocking on your door. It's your choice. If you don't open the door, it will go away and there's not going to be a second chance. Okay, so the big change that happen in our lives, they happen because of small decisions that we make in a moment where we just have an opportunity and we grab it and we hold it tight and we don't let it go away. All right, so if you want to do that now, you have the links on your screen. I'm taking the risk. I've given you I'm here. I've given you a lot of details about the program. I've showed you results from beginners. I've showed you a live campaign demonstration. I mean, you had the chance to see the potential of this business live right in front of your eyes. And I'm putting all the risk on me. Honestly, I don't know what else I could be potentially do to help you jump on board. And I'm just also super excited about the people who have already joined the program. Hope you're excited as well. We're going to make it happen together. We're going to be getting in touch with all the students in the next day or two. We're going to get everyone started. Access to the members area, it's instant after you jump on board. You receive an email with the credentials and all the details. Make sure to check your spam folder as well. But we're going to be connecting with the students one by one and helping them achieve phenomenal results already in the next days and in the next week. So for those who have already joined it, welcome on board. You've made a great decision and you're going to be able to reap the benefit for that in the next days. And for those who are still on the fence, it's a couple of spots, and I don't think it's really that hard to make the right decision here, because you don't even have to take any risks. So I hope you make the right decision. I hope to see you on the other side. And yeah, that's it. Take care, and let's get some campaigns going in the next days inside the program.